It's 10:30. It's time for tarot cards. I am a medium. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. I'm the only person in the world that can do that, by the way. Just saying. If you would like a mediumship, the suggested prices are right back here on the board behind me. I know you can barely see it. Shut up. You can still see it. You just have to look for it, okay? It's on the board. Anyway, I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting because we never die. We're taught that we die, but we don't actually die. So anyway, when I do a mediumship, I write in your mama's handwriting or your grandfather's handwriting, and that's a confirmation for you. I can deliver messages, and I'm also a medical intuitive. I possess the clairsenses. I can do your tarot cards. There are no limits to my abilities. I can do any of that. Any of that. All of the above. That's a correct answer to me. What? Welcome to my world. I appreciate you. Tap the screen, share the live. I am Terry. I am a medium. I'm a channel. So when I do my mediumships, your deceased loved one steps inside of me and I write in their handwriting. It's a very unique gift. Thank you very much. No. Welcome to my world. I am Terry. I am a channel. Your loved one that no longer has a physical body steps inside of me and writes in their handwriting. And I'm the only person in the world that can do that. Find someone else that can do it, that you can. So, anyway, it's a special gift. I also possess the clairs. I'm a medical intuitive. I see illnesses and I see the cause of the illness. I'm sometimes even shown procedures. I know it's so weird. I'm a psychic, not a doctor. I'm going to disclose that before I tell you anything medical. If you have yes/no questions, I welcome your questions. You can gift me some hands. I'll gift you a question. I welcome your questions. If you are a subscribers get a free 3-card pull today. A free 3-card pull, and then subscribers is $5.99 a month. You get one free yes/no question every single day. Welcome to my world. I'm Terry. I'm a psychic. I am a medium. I'm a channel. I'm a medical intuitive. There are no limits to my abilities. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. I do. When I read the living, I oftentimes write in theirs. And that's just who I am. It's very unique. I realize that. Hi, Patty. Is CK using me? Patty, if you have questions, you can subscribe or you can gift me some hands right up there, or you can send me a couple dollars on Cash App and I can answer your questions. An exchange of energy, so to speak. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Tap those hearts. Show the love. Tap those hearts. Show the love. It is time for tarot cards. If you would like your tarot cards done, they are very, very accurate when I do cards. Most people want a mediumship. I mean, seriously. I'm the only person in the world that can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting, so yeah, it's a thing. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if I zap out on you. Oh my gosh. I forgot to do this. Okay. Clear. Welcome to my live. I am Terry. I am a channel. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. Welcome in. Welcome in. I do pick out some people to do free mini pulls on throughout my live. So welcome to my world. Michelle, do you see me working soon from home? From home. I like that question. Will Michelle be working from home soon? That's a big fat yes for you, Michelle. It's a yes. That's a 3 of Pentacles. You can't pick a better card for the answer to that question. I am Terry. I'm a medium. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. I don't guarantee that, but that happens every single time, so whatever. Whenever I do mediumships. Should I break things off with Emily? I welcome your questions. If you have questions, you can gift me some hands right up there, some sweet hands. Or you can subscribe. Subscribers get a free 3-card pull today. Or you can get the 3 cards or get a yes/no question, whatever you prefer. And subscribers get a free yes/no question every day. So if you have a lot of questions, that's definitely the way to go. It's only $5.99 a month. I'm not really making money off of that, but it helps me in my TikTok feed, in the feed on TikTok. Hi, I'm Terry. I'm a medium. I'm a channel. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. I'm the only person in the world that can do that. So when I do my mediumships, I write in your grandmother who no longer has a physical body that you can see. I write in her handwriting. And I'm the only person in the world that can do that. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. I'm also a medical intuitive. I can see illnesses in you and your loved ones. And I can do your cards if that's what you like. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Everything. I welcome your questions. If you have questions, you can gift me some sweet hands or become a subscriber or gift me a couple dollars on Cash App. Whatever works for you. Will Marvin be at my party tonight? Where's Marvin at? Marvin better be there. Does he know you're having a party? Party! I gotta answer that question. I'm sorry. I was holding out for money, but I gotta answer that question. Just saying. It's a yes. Yes, a 4 of Wands. This guy likes you a lot. And he's working for it. You also pull some Pentacles. Mine is party, not mine. Whoever's party doesn't work. It still applies. We don't care whose party it is. He wants to be there. Anyways, I am Terry. I am a medium. I am a channel. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting if you guys would like to see that. I got a notebook right here. I can show you some earlier reads. I was on here online earlier. Anyway, here's somebody's deceased loved one's handwriting. We'll go back a couple pages. There's somebody's deceased loved one's handwriting right there. That's somebody totally different. And it is very accurate, by the way. Very accurate. We have some more. I mean, it just goes on and on. It just gets weird. Some of them are like, they're spot on. People freak out. This is some guy named Eric. I mean, it's weird. I realize I'm weird. Yes, I am. I can't help it. All right, who needs their cards done? Okay, I've been out riding my motorcycle and trying to get some tarot cards. Is Jalen gonna get a job offer okay, you know you can't say those words on TikTok. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Because you know you can't say those words. You know that's not allowed. Anyways, trying to get me to read. See, this is why I can't. I don't do a bunch of those free yes/no questions all the time. Is because people get on here, trolls get on here and say words in the live that we're not allowed to say, and they know what they're doing. Yes, trying to get me like in trouble on TikTok. I love TikTok. So, anyways, they do that on purpose. I almost read that word. All right. Let go of that energy. I'm going to move on to the next energy. Thank you for the heart puff. Thank you for the heart puff. I appreciate you. If you have questions, yes, no questions, I welcome your yes, no questions. You can subscribe. Subscribers get a free 3-card pull today. They also get a free yes, no question every day, or their spiritual guidance card pulled for the day. It's $5.99 a month. Or you can gift me some sweet hands, or you can send me a couple dollars on Cash App or Venmo. My link is in the link is in the bio. I am a medium. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. I'm a channel, so your loved one steps inside of me and I write in their handwriting. That is just how that works. Welcome to my live. Welcome in. We're going to do some freebies here pretty quick. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Tap those hearts, you guys. Tap those hearts. I'm going to pick out some random people and do some free 3-card spreads out for them. I'm awesome. Will you get married? You better get married in the future. You're supposed to get married. Well, I hear from Eddie this week. Okay, did you try calling Eddie? Just saying. I'm just stating the obvious. Greetings from Miami. I'm moving to Florida, so I'm selling this house and move to Daytona. Welcome to my world. My name is Terry. I'm a channel. Your deceased loved one steps inside of me and writes in their handwriting when I do my mediumships. Welcome to my live. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Look, if you don't go to Mexico with him, I will. Come on. Is it raining in Miami? I don't know. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news, so there's nothing good on there. Thank you for the roses. Well, I see Casey in August. We'll hear from Eddie this week. Does Alex miss what we had? Some raining nonstop for about a week. Wow. Really? I mean, our weather in Texas has changed as well. It's either from the tsunami or, all that. He who controls the world, weather controls the world. Just saying. All that cloud seeding they did around the eclipse. Oof. And I get a yes with that. Jeez, it's like freezing all of a sudden. That's what happens. So oftentimes when I do a mediumship, the person I'm reading gets a physical manifestation of what's going on in my world, and they feel it as well. So if all the hair stands up on my arm, either all the hair will stand up on your arm when I'm doing a mediumship. If I get ice cold like I am right now, the people I'm reading, the person I'm reading, get really cold as well. Wow, it's cold. Anybody feel cold right now? Lord, what is that? I'm not doing a mediumship. So why am I... You feel cold too? Oh my God. What? It's a physical manifestation of something. I don't know. You guys are cold as well. Oh my God, I'm freezing. I'm freezing over here. So what is that? I don't know. It's a new thing that started happening, okay? Whatever I feel, and the people in my live feel it as well. Oh my God, that's so weird. I'm not even doing a reading. I'm good with it. Okay, I'm okay. It's going away now. What is that? Look. I don't know. Everybody feels it. You guys all feel that as well. Wow. Okay, so, and now it went away. What is that? I don't understand. I don't understand that. No, I realize that I'm the only person that can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. Okay, I got that. I've come to terms with that. But this is a whole nother thing, this ice cold thing. It feels like I'm a popsicle. And then everybody else starts feeling it. And it was on your arms. Well, hence the hair standing up on mine. So it happens. I don't know what that is. I'm special. I don't know what to say. Whatever. It's going to come back in here in a minute. And everybody gets to feel that again. I need a jacket. It's going to come back in a minute. And then everybody's going to get cold again. I don't know. Somebody needs to tell me what that is. Or I don't care. Whatever works for me. It works for me. I don't care. Wait, I do care. Somebody needs to explain it to me. I mean, that's freaky shit. Okay, and I understand, but wow. What? I don't know what I'm becoming, but whatever works, man. Whatever works. So if you're hurt or something, maybe I can make you cold and it won't hurt anymore. There's a plan. I don't know. What is that? That's freaky. Gonna need a jacket. Hold on. I'm running for a jacket. I'm gonna get cold here in a minute, and then all you guys are gonna get cold. Everybody run and get them a sweater or something. You're fixing to need it. Hold on. I'm gonna need a jacket. Shit. Oh my God. Okay, so I got me a sweater. Come on, out. Come on, out. Go, good girl. Out. All right, I got me a sweater. Let's do this. All right. What? Hey, friend, tell me the time of the next. I don't have any of those. I don't do those. I was once told that when you feel cold like that is an opening to the spirit world. So when I'm doing this and I start connecting to spirit, because in preparation for a reading, it happens in the middle of a reading. So yes, it is a connection to spirit. Yes, it is but the fact that y'all feel it as well. Okay, all the hair standing up on my arm again. And the fact that everybody in the people in the live feel it as well. I'm prepared to feel it, but when you guys feel it, that's something different entirely. That's an expanded concept of opening the door to the spirit world. Jesus, cold. Not as cold as before, but it's a little cool. Why do you see 111 so much? Because it helps you. It helps you. It gives you something to focus on, to connect to, the spirit world. I mean, it can be any number or anything that you notice all the time. And that's spirits trying to talk to you, right? So let's imagine spirits trying to talk to you. Oh, there's 111 again. Boom. Put that in your face. And then you see the number again. Oh, there's 111. They're trying to talk to you, but you're not listening. I mean, they can point out numbers. It doesn't have you know what I mean? Numbers do have significance in the spiritual world. You can look up spiritual meaning of 1111, whatever. But you're still not listening. They're trying to connect. Does a mayor post certain things to get my attention? Jasmine wants to know. Jasmine and the mayor. A mayor. I'm trying to pronounce it right. I'm just saying. When somebody gets a mediumship, I'm gonna be all excited because then y'all get to feel that as well. Lily, does he like me? Questions run $3. Cash App's in the bio. I'm not doing free questions right now. I do free questions. I do lives with just a bunch of free questions. I do that all the time. I did one a couple days ago. I don't do it every day. I'm sorry. Sometimes they're paid questions and sometimes they are free ones. When I do the free questions, I don't let anybody interrupt. I'm like, nope, we're doing free questions right now. Da 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 da. People pay for readings and everything else, and I'm like, nope, we're doing free questions. You have to wait till we're done. I make them wait. Is my ex Daniel moved on with a new girl? Shalene, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I certainly do. You guys know what a scrying mirror is? This is a scrying mirror. It's kind of like a crystal ball, but it keeps you only lets the positive through. If you're ever going to use a pendulum, you want to use a scrying mirror with that so that it keeps it from negative energies from coming through. Keeps it from opening a hole to a lower level, so to speak. Anybody need their cards done? Or a mediumship? Encourage your viewers to share the live and tap those hearts. Tap those hearts. Oh my goodness. Send to. Tap those hearts. The hearts need to be coming up the side of the screen like that. Welcome into my world. I am a medium and a channel. I can write in your deceased loved one's handwriting. I can also do your cards. Tarot cards are $15 right now. Actually, I'm not getting any bites. We could put that down to $10. Tarot cards are $10 right now. Just because. Rico asked me to be his girlfriend soon. Why don't you ask Rico to be your boyfriend? What's wrong with that? Are you not supposed to? I mean, if he can ask you, why can't you ask him? I fail to see the problem. Good evening, Amy Beth. How are you doing? You missed all that cold stuff a while ago. You're out of the loop, man. Shh. You should have been here earlier. Just saying. What happens? I'm a medium, so and I'm a channel. So when I read someone, your deceased loved one steps inside of me. I write in their handwriting. Okay, that's a given. I can do that. I can also do that with the living. But hi, Kristen. How are you? Thanks for joining my team. Anyway, so when I get cold, the people in my live get cold as well. when I'm channeling or whatever, and the spirit steps inside of me, and I get all ice cold like a popsicle. So do all the people in the live. I mean, it just happened a while ago. Just happened a minute ago. Is my soulmate in my city? Questions are $3. My cash app's in the bio. Or you can give me some sweet hands right there. Hope for the derby. What kind of derby? Don't say roller derby, because I'll be so jealous. I've never seen roller derby in person. I want to go see roller derby. I'm great. I went riding my motorcycle. I did. Riding my bike. I went to Arlington, and I got to one place, and I saw a guy I knew, and then we went. Well, first I went to Dallas, and I saw a guy I knew, and I'm like, and then we left there, and we went to Arlington, and then he left early. He was tired, and then I rode back. It was a beautiful ride back. The weather was just perfect. It was perfect. There's a half a moon out there. The sky looked like it was painted. It was so pretty. Demolition Derby. Oh, that looks like fun. Did Doug take you? Demolition Derby. I want to watch that. I'm jealous. Did Doug take you? Who took you? I'm not going to be on here very long. I am tired as all get out. Man, you missed all the freezing stuff. Everybody in the live, I started getting cold. I was so freaking cold. All that icicle thing happened, and everybody in the live got really cold, and they're like, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know what that's all about, Kristen. Maybe you can figure it out. I don't understand that. Nobody else, that doesn't happen to anybody else. My mama's one-upping everybody. So I write in the deceased loved one's handwriting, and now I can turn everybody in my live ice cold like a popsicle. And have all the hair stand up on their arms as well. Just because I felt it. If I feel it, they get to feel it. Collective feelings. We are all one. Huh. Strong energies out of people. People are awakening. So what you're saying is I'm going into the source energy from there and affecting everybody in the life. Well, we are going to source energy. We go to source energy and affect everybody in the live so that they feel that, so they get a confirmation of what is real and what is not. That is very interesting. Well, it just happened a while ago, April. And it's been happening for a couple of weeks now. Now, I realize, like, when I'm reading someone, and the hair stands up on my arm, and it stands up on their arm. And then my moderators, which are always in my lives, it started happening. It happened to the person I'm reading. And then my moderators as well. Kristen's one of my moderators. And she started getting it. And then other people on the live would start getting it. So now it's like I'm reading someone and my hair stands up on my arm or whatever. And the person I'm reading, they feel it. And Kristen feels it. And other people in the live that are watching it also feel it. So then what happened was this cold thing started happening first it was cold hot, but then people were going menopause, so now it's just cold. And all of a sudden I feel like I'm a popsicle. I mean, I feel like I'm a freaking piece of ice. I mean, it's cold. It's cold. And then other people in the live, it normally happens during readings, but a while ago I wasn't doing one, and it happened. And everybody felt it. If I feel like an icicle, so does everybody else. Bob was so strong he could turn the energy up and down in the room due to his energetic intensity. That is Bob that is being channeled. Like when I text you back and I answer with a question, I'm like, where did that come from? I just leave it because that's not me, that's him. Because that's the way he always did. That it's his language. I like your happenings to my previous experiences, still brand new. I mean, seriously, that's just what happened. So anyway, whoever was asking the question, you can scroll up on the feed and you can look at it. Everybody in the live felt that cold thing as well. Like there was like 25, 30 people, and they all felt it. There they are. Like you don't have to scroll up that far. Yes, 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 yes. You'll start seeing the yeses. And the Me Too's and all that bajazz. Yes, I'm cold. Crystal A says, yes, I'm cold. Sparkle White. Does she have, oh. Mary Jane, yes. EM, yes. Patricia Brooks, yes. Feel cold. Trish, that doesn't count. Patricia, yes. I mean, it just kept going. It just kept going. And I mean, it's getting stronger, so people are feeling it. When did you realize you had a gift? Okay, so I had to go through April, I had to go through a Kundalini awakening by myself. I thought I was crazy as a loon. That's what I thought. I thought I was losing my... I thought... And my son thought so too, pretty much. I kept going to my doctor. I knew there's something wrong. There was a lot of things. I got hit from every single direction. With physical things and mental and severe ADHD. I couldn't talk. I couldn't drive. I'd wake up. I feel like I'm vibrating. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So, no, I wasn't. You don't get scared. No way. No, once you realize what's going on and you get it some sort of confirmation, you need that confirmation. Once you get that confirmation, it's like, okay, then you're off and running. You know what I mean? For me, it was I figured out I was psychic, and I was like, okay, if I'm psychic, then describe God. You know, what would your first question be? That's my first question. If I'm a psychic and I'm not off, then what is God? That was my question. And I was given a description and everything else, a physical description and a verbal description. And then I was watching Gaia, and I told my best friend, and she remembers everything. She's got one of those photographic memories kind of thing. And then I'm watching Gaia, and I hear somebody else give the exact same description I did. And I was like, what? So I called my best friend. I'm like, look, go watch this on Gaia and tell me, is that what I said? And she said, oh yeah, that's exactly what you said. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm not crazy. I'm a psychic. So my son, I don't know that he may believe me at this point, but I don't know that he does. I mean, I really don't know that he does. Well, it doesn't matter whether you believe me or not, so you can just stick around in one of my mediumship readings. Or write in somebody's deceased grandma's handwriting. You'll believe me. When I do a mediumship. When did you... Okay, let's see, where am I? I'm down here. I had to scroll up, man. I had to scroll up. Thank you for all those shares, Kristen. You are the best. Gotta be careful with my words. Be careful with my words. It's TikTok. Yeah, but it was a lot. And then I had to figure out everything. Like, in the beginning, I'd see symbols and I'd want to read somebody so bad, and I didn't want to offend anybody, but now I don't. There's no strangers. There are never strangers. There's never been strangers in my world. I mean, don't leave me in line at the grocery store, because I will know everybody there and I will have their number. Okay, I'm that kind of person. So when this happened, I mean, it did change me. It did change me. I stayed at home a lot. You have to go through this isolation thing. I was always a social butterfly, and I couldn't deal with anybody because I felt their energy. I know who and what they are. You have a goal. Enlighten every single person I read. I just want to, my goal in life right now is to awaken as many people as I can. And when I do this writing thing, it works. It does work. Oh, and the cold thing, now I'm getting the chills and I get a yes. Yes, I get a yes from Spirit to that. They step forward and acknowledge that. Awaken as many people as I can. I think I can awaken. I've awakened it a lot already. So I'm going to keep going. See how many people I can bring into the fourth density. Fifth density. That's the goal in life. Bring them to the fourth and fifth density. You know what, though? I have seen other dimensions and other densities. I've experienced it. So imagine there was one density, like one place I was shown where, oh, you said Venmo. All right. There was one place I was shown where everything responded in real time. Like, so imagine if you would, like, we can't see the trees move because they're in a different time, quote unquote. So they move, we just can't see it in real time because they move much slower than us. We move much faster than them. So imagine at a higher density, they move much higher than us, which is why we can't see them. We're like the tree. They see us here, but we're just like immobile. We're just a thing. Kind of like it's a living thing. They know that we're living. So, but see, they're a higher density, so they understand the process. Just like we know, like so we know that a tree is a living thing. It needs, and we know that plants respond to love, respond to emotions and feelings. They do respond, but not like that. You can't just really see it because they're on a different time frame than us. As a higher density sees us and they know that we respond to love and all that jazz, but they're on a different time frame than us, kind of, if you can imagine, if you will. But there are places where everything's real time, like the tree responds in real time, the plants respond, we're all in the same time frame. I've been shown that world where all the plants, the grass, the people, everything is on the same. One's not slower than the other. So we're aware of each other and everything responds. It's a very respectful place. That particular place was very respectful because you have to respect the grass and the weeds and the trees. It's very respectful. It's like a, you know, you'd be like, you don't want to, it's a living thing. It's a living thing. So you're like, I'm fixing to step. I gotta walk to over there. I gotta walk that way. I'm fixing to step. And like, imagine the grass, like, okay, step here. It's okay. And you step there, and you're like, I gotta take another step. And imagine the grass being okay with it. And you step there on the grass. So imagine, if you would, being able to communicate with every living thing in your world and being able for it to respond to you. It's all it work together. It's question. We got a question. Who had the question? Danielle, where's your question? Danielle, where's your question? I got your payment. I got your donation. There you are. Well, James and I develop into a relationship. James and Danielle. James and Danielle. It's a yes. That's a yes, but it's a yes, but it doesn't start out really good. I mean, like, it starts out, I pulled you a couple cards. I wasn't doing anything else, so whatever. Demanding. You need to be careful not to be jealous and stuff like that, okay? You need to be more confident in your own self. You pull the Queen of Wands. It's a yes, yes, yes. You also pull the Fool, which is about being naive and such, in reverse. About being naive and gullible and stuff like that. So this is how it begins. And this is a young relationship, but it turns into the Ten of Pentacles, a very successful, strong relationship. So if you can make it through this, you get the rewards of this. That's the Ten of Pentacles. You can't get, it's a strong, 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 strong connection. It's about money and success. So if you can get past the hardships right here in the beginning and the inner turmoil that you have, you're going to have a great relationship with this guy. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Tap that screen. We're at 10. We're at 10. Anyway, so imagine a world. There's that world. There are other worlds as well. Like, imagine, so another world I was shown, another dimension I was shown, like I didn't have a body. I thought I had a body. I mean, because I always think of, I'm alive, so I must have a body. I thought I had a body when I got there, okay? I did. And then I remember it was, they showed me, they took me to this house, whatever. I'm going to skip a bunch of stuff, but whatever. So I was at this house, and I walk in, I'm like, man, this is a nice neighborhood. How much is rent over here? And they told me it's $1,000 a month. I'm like, what? Like, this is nice. Why did my real estate agent tell me about this? That's what I'm paying in rent. Why I gotta live in that dump over there? Actually, what I was referring to, that's the way my mind was processing it, was a house for rent or whatever, or a mortgage payment, whatever. We were talking about worlds, like I was in the third density. And why did I have to go to the third density when I could have been over there in the fifth density where everything was so much nicer? So, I mean, that's the way my brain translated it. I understood it later. It took a while for that to really sink in and me understand what all went on that evening night when I was sleeping. Anyway, so I was shown that world and I didn't have a body, and I was trying to get to the top of the stairs because I was going to go out on the landing and look at the view, and look at the. And I knew I was going out to look at the view, and I knew I wasn't going to go look at a moon or a star. I was someplace else. I knew that. That's why I was going up there. But I knew that I wasn't going up there to look at the universe. I was going to go out on the roof and look at the universe. The swirls of light and stuff. Anyways, but I got halfway up on the landing and I faltered. I messed up. I was going. And then I messed up somehow on the landing, and nobody came to look for me, or I didn't hear anybody. I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't call for help or anything like that. Well, that's because at that level of consciousness, there's no anxiety, there's none of this, none of that. So the minute I faltered and made a mistake, I automatically started dropping back down to another density. Anyway, I realized what was going on, and I went back up. And then somehow I got down to where everybody was at, and then I was out on the balcony looking at the universe. But you don't really have to stay on the balcony. You can just walk off the balcony and go and be part of the universe. So that's what happened that night. I was part of the universe. Interesting, right? Sounds like crazy, but I remember every single detail. It felt so good. Oh my gosh, it's getting loud. If I could just figure out how to use the volume on this new computer, that'd be great. Anyway, can you share about astral travel and time hopping, please? Is this a different screen? Astral travel. Well, when I did my first astral travel, two of my friends came to get me, and both were bikers. They were both passed. It was my best friend Mongo and then my best friend Charlie. And they came to get me, and they had the quote-unquote, because it was a hypnosis to do astral travel, right? This was one of my first ones. And they had a bike. And I had a bike. But they know I ride my own motorcycle, so I had my motorcycle. And then both of them had like their motorcycles, but they were different. And they were on each side of me. There was no way for me to get hurt or anything else. And they wanted to show me all these different worlds, all these different places. The point that really stuck out that time was the fact that they were there to make sure they're going to take me there and bring me back where I belong. Number one, so I could find my way home. Because you can get lost. You can get lost. I guess that would be like a mental, in our density, that would be a mental problem where people like go off in la la land. You can get lost when you're on one of those. I mean, like, you don't want to come back here. But they needed to make sure I came back here. So anyway, It was the view, kind of. It was the view, looking and seeing all that. And then it was you look and you see it, and then you go to it, and you're part of it. You are it. You're not separate from it. So say you saw a beautiful light, and then you became the light. Say you saw a beautiful chandelier, and then you became the chandelier, so to speak. So whatever you see that you find beauty in, you become one with. I know that's a hard concept to grasp. So say you thought this was the most beautiful bracelet, and you became the bracelet. And instead of feeling what I feel like is a hard piece of metal, instead now you're the bracelet, and you feel the warmth and kindness of the person that's touching you. The roles get reversed. The roles get reversed, so if you become one with a said thing, the roles are reversed and you become it, and you feel the sensations of the opposite of it's hard to describe. Just imagine being the wind. Just saying, I use that one all the time. Like, just imagine being the wind. Except it's a higher wind. A higher wind, the wind of consciousness, the wind of love, the wind of evolution. What's the other part of the question? It's a really good one, Kristen. Astral travel and time hopping. So time doesn't exist. Let's put the time aside. No time. So you're shifting. Let's use the word shifting from one place to the other, and we're doing this all the time. But you can actually control it and shift to where you want to be. For instance, just imagine, I just said this to one of my best friends the other day. I live in Dallas, Fort Worth. It's a huge city. She's my best friend. She's my sister by another mister, quote unquote. She's my sister. I call my sister a sibling, and she's my sister, right? As big as the city is, Dallas, Fort Worth, it's huge. We both wrecked on the same highway in the same exact space 1 year apart. She was on the service road, I was on the highway. What are the chances? Is that a coincidence? No, it's not. I think that when I shifted, when I got in that wreck, I shifted to another place. Because after that wreck, everything came out, all this other stuff started happening, like the Mandela effect. It wasn't there before my wreck. Wasn't there before her wreck. But it's there now. We just went together. Like 1 year. It was 1 year. And during that 1 year, I was off. I'm just going to use the word off. I would go outside, and then missing time. I would miss time. I'd go outside, and then it was dark. And I was like, I know I just woke up. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta print my postage. It was just, I was missing time. So it's you're shifting from one place to another. I think we both shifted. I think I brought her with me. I went first. Just imagine. So this was weird to say. I know you might think it's weird, but whatever. I'm not afraid. So imagine if, say I ascended during that motorcycle wreck. Say it was a bad enough wreck where I did not live. And then I'm off for a while. And I start coming back, whatever. I'm between dimensions. Just imagine I'm between dimensions. And when I snap out of that, I'm here. Now my best friend, she gets in an accident the same exact place I do. And when I'm different. I'm me, but I'm a little bit different. I have a different mindset. I have a different perspective. She gets in her accident, same space I did, same location, same highway in Dallas Fort Worth. I mean, seriously. And when she gets out of her accident, and hers, she went through a month long of a medically induced coma. Everything in her world changed. She changed as well. But we're both here together now, so I think I took her with me. What if we both died and now we're just in another dimension? Quantum physics says there's 12 dimensions occupying the same space, same time. Then why couldn't that have happened? Because there was no Mandela effect before that. And the weird thing is, you ask somebody about a Mandela effect, like I was like, what is this Mandela effect? I didn't know anything about a Mandela effect. And what is this? Blah, 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 blah. Because I go to places all the time where there's small places where there's a lot of blue soda drinking. We like blue sodas. And little bitty places where people are having conversations. No one has ever brought up any Mandela effect, ever. After my accident, yes. Before it, never. Who's to say in that density, in that dimension, I didn't actually die, and now I'm here. Everything's the same, slightly different. There's Costco, all the Mandela effects. What's my dog barking at? Get him, girl. Go, get him. What you got? What you got? Oh, now they went right back in. I just threw them out there. They're barking at somebody. Now they went right back in. Anyway, who's to say that quantum physics, according to quantum physics, that is actually could happen. Can and does happen all the time. You shift from place to place. You're constantly shifting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, that's why, say, police want to get two people that remember the same thing. What did you see? Oh, it got me. Yeehaw, cowboy! Yeah. So who's to say we don't shift all the time? According to Bashar, we always are shifting. We're shifting to our higher self and shifting to back and forth into other dimensions and back here. That's why people have different memories of the same scenario. That would make sense. I don't know. Like, I do kind of know. That thing with me and my best friend, that's 1 year apart. The exact same location on the same highway in a big city like this, you and your best friend. And when we woke up, when we came out of it, well, I didn't go into a coma or anything, but I had to go through a year of being messed up, and she had to go through 1 month of being in a coma. You feel it after you feel the shift. It's an energy change. I was out tonight and this, I don't know. I was like, I'm just going to have to step away from this. You're in the negative aspect. I don't deal with negative energies very well. I'm going to have to step over here. It took me a minute to get it off me. Somebody's belief system that blocks them from being what they are. Your belief system blocks you from becoming or being what you are, what you truly are. Yes, your husband's okay. When you shed your body, you just go to a higher form of consciousness. You never die. Death is not something that happens. You can get a mediumship. I can write in your husband's handwriting if you don't think he's still alive. I will, he's in existence, just in a different form of existence, at a higher form of consciousness. I can write in his handwriting, okay? If there's no better proof than their handwriting. But I can't do it tonight because I'm going to bed, because I'm really tired. I felt wonky at first for a long time, actually. And then I realized differently now after our chats. Yeah, it does. When you're shifting, you oftentimes feel like, sometimes you feel like you're looking at a place where this is some place you go all the time or whatever, and you feel like an outsider. All of a sudden you feel like withdrawn, you feel like separate. One of those moments, that is you shifting and shifting and shifting, and you've gotten more comfortable here. So when you come back to here, you're like, oh, I feel uncomfortable, because it's a lower place. I mean, yeah. And I think I lost a ring. Yep. He's all you had and you miss him so much. I can write in your father's handwriting, okay? He's still in existence. I can guarantee you that. We never die. I can't do a mediumship tonight because I'm too tired, but I can do one tomorrow. And when I do, I'm the only person in the world that can do that for you, by the way. So find some handwriting. You probably already remember it, but it'll help you if it's sitting in front of your face. And get a mediumship tomorrow. You can buy it tonight, and I can do it tomorrow if you want. It's your husband. His name is Craig. Aw. Lollipop. He gave me a lollipop. Like, what does that mean? Do you like lollipops, or did he like lollipops? Little suckers. Anyway, can't do mediumships tonight. I'm too tired to do mediumship. I can do cards. So when you pass, when you shed your body, you're yin and yang, good and bad, okay? No, don't do any cards. I've got to go to bed. I'm too tired. I don't want to do any cards. I'm too tired, Kristen. I've been out and about. I need sleep. I need sleep right now. Anyways, when you shed your body, the bad part of you is reabsorbed into the earth. We are yin and yang. You do not take that bad part with you into another body. The good part goes to a higher form of consciousness. You do take that good part into another body, and you have to grow a brand new bad part every time. I'm too tired. I got on here, and then all of a sudden I'm about ready to pass out. I was fine. I was awake, everything else, and then boom. I don't know what happened. I think it was that cold thing that went on. And everybody felt it. I was just talking about it, and I got cold, and everybody got cold. And then I got really tired. Energy. I gotta learn to sit here with my palms up so I can draw in energies. That's what I need to do. And the other thing that happens at the same time is if I was full, I'll be starving to death all of a sudden. Like I haven't eaten in like 3 weeks or something. That's what it feels like. And I keep gaining all this weight because I get really tired and it feels like I haven't eaten in 3 weeks. That's what goes on. Sometime between 7 and 10 tomorrow, I'll be on between 7 and 10 p.m. Central Time. You can follow me and it'll notify you. Sometimes I get on earlier. You bet. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, I'm getting off here. I got to go to bed. I'm really tired. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out this energy thing because there's certain things that happen and I get drained like my life force gets yanked out of my head or something. I don't know what's going on. As soon as I got cold and everybody in the feed got cold, then I was like ready to pass out. I don't know what that is. I'm going to figure it out. It just takes practice. I'm just going to be tired for a while. And then I'll learn how to draw enough energy in to where I don't pass out when that happens. Excuse me, I need a nap real quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, where were we? What? I can't do that in the middle of reading. Okay. I can't take cat naps in the middle of reading. Alright, tomorrow then. I'll see you guys next time. I gotta go. I'm tired. Thank you for joining me.